Sully Sylvester and the QB Kid.
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 Like it's a show tune.
Kid.
Shout-tunes.
So, we are playing Yoshinori Kitase.
That's my favorite game. Yoshinori Kitase.
It's a very good game.
Has good game feel.
Mm-hmm.
Good mouth feel.
Oh, I was lying, by the way. We were actually playing Nobuo Uematsu.
Nobuo Uematsu also has good mouth feel, from what I hear from friends.
Mouthfeel?
Yeah.
Please explain this mouthfeel to everyone at home that does not know about mouthfeel.
Oh, well, it's the concept that when you consume something, the textures of it are pleasurable to your mouth space.
Oh.
I think I just vomited in my mouth space.
Yeah, I
While
feel
I'm
really gross about this now.
Explaining. Oh, vomiting in your mouth space does not have good mouth feel.
Oh yeah, so there's something I want to explain to you. Like
Final Fantasy
passcodes
X.
and everything. So Final Fantasy X, there's first the Japanese release, and then they add stuff for the North American release, and then they add stuff to re-release in Japan, and then that re-release also goes to Europe.
Yep.
The re-release and everything has the experts feel good. The thing that you probably didn't like when you were playing it way back in the day of 2001 was the regular sphere grid. Blah, is that a lot of people don't like it. So they redid it just for you and for almost everybody else. And so that's why we chose the expert, because
It's a really
that's the
weird,
international.
kindly thing.
Yeah.
Also, I grabbed your controller and picked the expert because I know that they really messed that up the first time around.
Wait, you know, and I was explaining this to you?
Yeah, I don't know why you explained it to me. Like, this is a weird game where it's not standard and expert. It's like standard in how to actually play in a normal way,
Yeah.
so that it's actually interesting
Oh,
and usable. It had some UI problems more than anything else.
it did. It also had some
It still
mechanical
does,
problems.
but that's more of because it's such a slapped-on method that they put together.
Yeah,
But it's a really good, smart slapped-on method.
Yeah, there's a lot more customization that's capable with the experts feel good, which
Yep.
is nice.
So, Final Fantasy X, this is a game that I've probably started maybe 7 times. I've seen this intro 7 times, at least.
Yeah.
Never finished the game.
Well, that's why I'm playing it.
I've never
Because-
ever finished this game.
Because I've started this game like maybe 10 times, and I finished it like once.
I have
But
seen...
that's mostly because I have this terrible tendency with video games, especially Final Fantasy games, because they have like a bunch of side quest stuff at the end, to not finish games until I've completed it.
I've
100%.
listened to T-Dog's story
Listen to my
T-Dog?
story.
like 500 times.
Really, T-Dog.
This
Yeah.
You haven't-
Titterino,
is our last chance.
Titty
If
Man,
you never
Titos.
played it, you don't know the entire story. If you didn't finish it, you don't know the entire story. And that's what we're here to do today!
You mean Shuyin's story?
That's completely different person. Because
I've played all of Final Fantasy X too. I have never completed Final Fantasy X.
I know, I was there with you
is
during
this a
Sensu.
weird backwards Nega universe where I've completed X2,
Yes.
never finished X?
Yes. I specifically wanted you to play 10-2 before playing 10 to see specifically what would our reactions be differently from someone who absolutely loves the first game to someone that never finished it. And yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah.
Look at this world. This world of really messed up tent poles. Like, you know how you go down the street and you'll see like a light pole that's covered in band photos and band like, here comes the upcoming release of Doctor the Three Stooges
If you're in
and
Las-
their band Animanimals.
If you're in Las Vegas, it's porn.
Or porn, yes.
Yes.
Well, this is what they've got.
Weird scribbles.
They've got weird floating scribbles
Yeah.
about the events of the day, of the week.
Ooh. We're gonna sign it. What are we gonna call it?
Titus is fine. I
No.
really like Titus. What are you gonna call him?
No.
You know Titus is named backwards. is suited. You know what that means?
What?
I don't know. But you should just name him.
Where is... Do I... Oh, yes, there is.
You should name him Soli.
Or I can name him T-Dog.
You're gonna name him T-Dog? You really like that name.
Maybe.
Kind of like it too, actually.
And then one lowercase. T-Dog.
T-Dog. The Adventures of T-Dog. He's been transported back to the 1990s, where he belongs. Listen to my story of me going home to the 1998s.
Oh man, I love the 1998s. There's so many one of them.
There's so many one of them.
Oh, no, I'm wrong. There's two of them.
Oh, T-Dog, you're so retro.
Such a good retro.
I'll call you all losers.
And
That'll be for you.
because you know why? You're all losers. We love you. But you watch Blitzball. Actually, the funny thing is that all y'all are gonna watch Blitzball. You're all gonna watch me play Blitzball.
Can't believe they fill a stadium just to watch 10 people drown.
Yeah. Actually, 6.
Is it 6?
people.
Sorry, I have
Yeah.
no idea how many people are
You
actually
did not
in a
include the
Blitzball
goalie.
game. They're not people.
I mean, they're there to block and to keep the goal from block. I don't know how it works. I've written so many papers about this game, but I still have no idea how some people can breathe underwater and other people can't.
Well, they're X-Men.
I
I thought they were just X-Men.
guess that's the only logical explanation about this.
Meanwhile, on the highways, advertising Pirates of the Caribbean.
He's a rich superstar. Why doesn't he have a car? Right? Actually, why doesn't anybody have a car?
That's not what these highways are made for.
What were they made for?
They were made for Shadow the Hedgehog style skate shoes that you race down the streets in.
Oh my goodness, you're right.
I mean, look, they're not the size for a car, obviously.
obviously.
And there's 2 lanes for some reason.
Yeah. 2 lanes and a carpool. But
Carpool in the middle. What? Is that when you're carrying someone
Yeah.
on your soap shoes?
yeah,
Your soap skates? Sonic Adventure 2's soap shoes advertising deal?
good times. Hey, everyone, get out of the way. I got a game to play. I'm gonna be late.
No, but before you go in,
Okay.
hold up. Because usually the
You
focus
like-
is on this little tiny crowd. I love the framing of this little tiny crowd. But there's also 2 gigantic
Oh.
men on the sides. Do you see these 2 dudes?
Yeah.
That are like, I'm gonna murder every little thing that's in the middle of us.
Yeah.
Let us fight to the death. And so when you come to the stadium, they're not even looking at you. They're looking away from you because they're too cool for you.
But they're gonna kill you anyways.
2 giant men.
I wish I was surrounded by 2 giant men. I only got 1 though. That's okay.
1 giant man.
1 giant man.
And the crowd goes wild for 1 giant man in concert.
You know, that could be a band. 1 Giant's Men.
Didn't you see the flyers outside on the telephone poles?
No. What was that? Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe you couldn't read it because they were in glowing light language.
No, I couldn't.
Yeah, no one can.
Oh.
It's a weird trick of the light.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. So, how far did you actually get into this game?
About to hear.
What?
No, just kidding.
What?
Dog, I got to see the first time Seymour stabs you in the back or something like that.
Who's Seymour?
Seymour?
Who's
that the guy?
Seymour?
I think that's
Can
the guy.
we see more of this game?
Oh my god. Wait, is this Blitzball?
Yeah, this is Blitzball.
With the action zooms?
Yeah, with the action zooms.
I'm
Also-
so glad that they made Bayonetta into a sport that many people can play against each other.
Yeah, that's the mini game of the game. It's Bayonetta. Water Bayonetta. Oh god, that would be such a cool, like, actual game. Water Bayonetta.
Did this come out after The Matrix?
Yes.
Like, it was really soon after, right? Because isn't Matrix like 2000?
The Matrix was 1999.
Oh my god, it was 99.
Yeah.
You're right.
And this was 2001. So. Because this
Interesting.
came out a year after 9, which came out in 2000. Actually, fun fact about that
Do
is
the
that-
thingy, T-Dog! Do the thingy!
So this was the first Final Fantasy games for the PS2. And 9
This
was...
blob's like, I gotta stop him from doing the thingy. Shit, he's about to do the thingy.
9 was the last game for the PS1.
Yep.
So, but they were worked on at the exact same time with the concept of this team's going to work on what Final Fantasy was, and this is the team that's going to work on what Final Fantasy will become.
Right?
And so that's why you see a lot more futuristic stuff happening in later Final Fantasy installments.
Because it's based off this.
Yeah. Kind of.
Yep.
Yeah, mostly. Like, aesthetic.
Because this is their first step into cyber, like, future fantasy.
Oh, except
And,
for Midgar.
number 9 is high fantasy. You're
Yeah.
firmly in high fantasy still.
Yep. Cyber Fantasy, the first step was Final Fantasy VII with Midgard.
Right.
And then there's some of it in 8. And then this is basically where...
This is
Like-
you're tripling down.
This is tripling down, and then it goes backwards in time by going 2 forward in time, past the point where Cyber Fantasy has been all destroyed.
Ooh.
You'll see.
As a time bandit, I know how this goes.
Yes, as time bandits. Time just keeps on slipping.
Time keeps on slipping into the future. Yeah, that's called living.
Yes.
Like,
Yes, that is the entire joke of the song. Thank
wanna-
you.
You want to do some time traveling?
Yes.
You can just you're doing it now.
Yes.
Don't cry.
Well, I'm not.
Oh, he's not apparently. He stopped for a moment. He's like, whoa, why are we traveling through time right now?
The what?
The most horrifying thing is when you stop traveling time.
Yeah,
You get trapped in a moment.
it actually is. It's very terrifying.
You can't eat anything because you can't digest because your
Hey,
body can't.
wait.
I don't know how.
Whoa.
That might be a
Well-
little too much.
Depends on the rules that you're going with.
What are the
in
rules
media.
for when time stops?
Not this way.
There are no rules when time stops.
Rules just go out the window, man. They're just gone.
It's like when your parents go to sleep at night. What happens when your parents go to sleep and you're still awake? There are no rules! There's no parents! Only sin!
Only sin can happen after your parents go to bed.
Only sin and Tumblr.
I mean, Tumblr is pretty simple.
T-Dog's looking around like, is that sin? Is that sin? And Oron's like, not everything's sin, you asshole. I mean, yeah, some things are sin, but not everything's sin.
But isn't that sin? I mean, yeah.
Okay, fine. Like, that's sin. Then those are sin? No, they're sin spawn. I don't know how this works! This is confusing! I was just playing Blitzball with my friends! And 20,000 other people watching.
20,000, that's pretty generous.
You're right. That wasn't a full stadium.
That's true.
They definitely didn't sell that place out. When you realize Blitzball is just like a minor league hockey team. It's like, no, guys, no, the national sport's football, y'all. We're not packing out stadiums to watch soccer. This is the soccer of.
Wow.
Was this Besaid? No. What's this place called?
Xanarkin.
Xanarkin.
But yeah, it's
T-Dog. Throw down, man.
actually the real thing is that happens in other cities. Like, it's very shocking to watch someone else's soccer game and realize, oh, there's like 10 people in the crowd.
Yeah.
I mean, you live...
Like you go to like St. Louis or something,
yeah.
or who else do we play against? Like not Cleveland. We play against Colorado.
Yeah.
We play against Colorado, Seattle versus Colorado, which are always great games, super violent.
Oh, I was thinking the Houston, Texas team. Like, whenever
Oh,
we
yeah,
were away
Houston.
to there. Like
They don't watch soccer.
Yeah.
But they still have a team, and the teams are still like playing their hearts out and doing really good.
Yeah. But like you watch there, it's like, oh, there's a lot of people in the crowd. Oh wait, those aren't supporting Jersey fans. Those are empty seats. Oh. They're just colored the same as jerseys.
Zanarkand's the only place that has like a blitzball crowd that actually goes to the games. If you go to the other cities, those blitzball stadiums are empty and 6 people are just drowning in a pool for nobody's enjoyment.
Oh, so Zanarkand is Seattle.
Yeah. Zanarkand's like the Seattle of soccer.
Wait, would it be the Seattle of Blitzball?
But blitzball, yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
God, that's funny. I like that view. Which means that T-Dog actually also has like a day job. Because that stadium doesn't fill enough seats to pay for his entire salary to keep him paying rent. And so he has to kick back and like work at Starbucks in the day
yeah.
too.
Yeah. So
Okay, so we're playing the video game. Do you know how to do this?
Yeah.
Because I have
So-
no idea.
So it's all turn-based, so you don't have to panic, as one of my old friends did, and attacked and killed his entire team for no reason. But so what that just was an overdrive. You get hit enough times, and you can do something really cool. Everyone's overdrives are very different, both aesthetically and mechanically. So we had to do a bunch of input buttons, and oh fuck, we have to get it time dried in the center for Titus, for T-Dog.
Okay, easy.
Yeah, that's just.
I'm down with that.
Yeah. So that's overdrives. Nothing too big, nothing too dangerous. This guy isn't too big or dangerous either because all he does is Demi, which is a percentage of health. And
Literally
so,
can't kill you if it's just a percentage of health.
yeah, he cannot kill you at all.
I wanted to know what's the fast way of doing this because I don't want to be sitting here tapping X all day, all night, just getting these attacks to go off. So what's the easy way of doing this? The whole game, the whole like just clean up in one tweet the whole video game.
I'll show you the easy way to get through this throughout the entire series, which will happen next time on Sully Sylvester
And the QB Kid. Thank you guys for watching.
Bye.
Bye.